Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your full body accelerate with weights workout. In this workout, we are going to work the entire body for strength and cardio using a set of dumbbells and a kettlebell. If you have both, use them. Otherwise, just use what you've got or keep it body weight. We're gonna go for 35 minutes today, and we are going to start back to basics, and then in round 2, we will accelerate in time and intensity. And of course, I will give you lots of different options to work to your level and be where you are today. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just moving our body. You can march, you can jog, whatever you want to do or need to do to get the blood flowing, get that body's core temperature up, and get everything moving and ready to go. We want to get that energy up. We want to get a little movement prep, some mobility, and we want to get our bodies feeling ready to move before we add the weights. So we're going to keep the warm-up pretty short, but of course, if you need more of a warm-up or a cool down, get it on your own. You can check out my extended warm-up and cool downs. Let's take one side to the back, just right through here. And then reverse it to the front. Thinking about that mobility, we're all pretty tight through those shoulders. Same thing, other side. This is gonna be a fun workout. We have 3 quick circuits of 3 quick moves. Pretty simple format. Let's take those arms open wide. Where our first round is 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and it's mostly back to basics, right? So one move, I'll give you options within that. You'll see some modifications. And then our second round is our accelerate round. So we're accelerating in intensity by upping the intensity with some compound moves, putting some things together, or changing up the move just a bit, and we're upping our time. So then we're taking it to 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So it's gonna feel high heart rate, it'll feel fast and fun, but you can always keep with the back to basics move we did in that first round of the circuit, if that's where you are. And if you're a beginner or getting back into this, I really encourage you to do that. Let's take those hands here, roll those shoulders. And if something doesn't feel right for you, I want you to listen to your body. I always say, be where you are today. It is your workout, so you do you. Walk your feet in. Let's take it to a squat. Sit low if you can. Hands behind the head and hinge. So watch the difference. You're sitting low, and then you're driving the hips to the back with a flat back. Soft knees on the hinge, but you're bending the knees in the squat, and then driving the hips back here. So keep that going. So also, if you are new to this or getting back into it, it's totally fine to just keep it body weight. Just go through the motions. You're still gonna feel it, I promise. And if you only have dumbbells or you only have a kettlebell, you can use what you've got. Let's take it down right here if you can. Let's take those feet a little wider and get a little lower. Maybe even put your hands to the ground, open up the hips, side to side. And then let's extend up through those legs. So hands can be here or on the ground. If you can get them there, pedal those feet. So use what you've got. I'll be alternating between dumbbells and kettlebells. If something feels better to you, let's step 1 foot back right through here. So you can keep this upright if you need to, or drop that knee here, join me here, and reach up, big stretch. We're gonna rotate down and reach up. You can add the knee coming up with that if you want that little hip flexor stretch right through here. And let's take it to that other side. So however you wanna get there, knee to knee or plank, reach it up. Feel that hip stretch, rotate through. And right here again, if you need to keep this upright, that is okay too. If you're able, we're gonna walk back into that high plank. If that's not right for you, take it to the knees, a little forward and back, feel that core, maybe a little drop of the hips side to side, slow and controlled. And then very carefully walk your hands back or walk your feet up. And let's slowly roll it up. All right, tap and reach right here. So back to basics round 1, we have an upper body. No, we start with a lower body, then we have an upper body, then we have a core. 40 seconds, back to basics. And then we will take those exact moves, we'll add on just a bit, and we will accelerate in that second round of 50 seconds, all right? I will give you options, so again, listen to your body, do what is best for you, challenge yourself, but in a way that's good for you. Let's cross those knees right here. I always like to end these warm-ups with a little bit of cardio mobility so we feel ready to go. All right, team, so we're starting with a racked squat pulse. Sounds like a lot, but I don't want you to worry about it. 1 or 2 dumbbells or 1 kettlebell. If you can, we're gonna take them here or 1 dumbbell here in the center. We're gonna pulse for 3 and we're gonna drive it up. If that's not right for you, 1 dumbbell or dumbbells low or body weight, but join me here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and drive it up. Slow and controlled. If you need to modify, you can just step it out instead of sitting low in the squat, or put a chair behind you. Having those weights racked, you're gonna feel, 1, we get those biceps working, right? But also, it makes it tougher. Drive it up on the core and for those legs. Try to pulse to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Can we get 1 more? Yes, and breathe. You can set those weights down. We're gonna take it to a classic bent over row. So you've got your weights here, shoulders back. We're gonna row here to here. If you need to modify, you can rest a knee on the bench, or you can alternate 1 at a time. Heavier weights if you got them. Roll those shoulders, and let's take it here. Here we go. Bring it up, drop it down. So I've got my feet parallel, but another option is to stagger your feet. Maybe that feels better for you, but we're bringing those elbows up, squeezing in the back, pulling through. Right here, elbows up. If you're starting to feel that low back and you need a little stretch, just come up out of it. Otherwise, we're here. Elbows up to the ceiling, but also towards each other. Think about squeezing something between the shoulder blades. Then the weights come down in front. Weights towards your rib cage or towards your hips. Last one, and relax. All right, we're gonna rack that weight again. 1 dumbbell or 2. We're gonna take those knees across. It's a standing core. Again, we're getting the upper body working. If you want to, or if you're a beginner, just take it with 1 dumbbell. We're taking those knees across, back down, ready, here we go. So knees across, depending on what feels good for you, maybe you need a little less, maybe you need to keep the foot on the ground. What I want you to think about is drawing your ribs together and those hip bones to engage the core, and then that rotation, right? Sometimes people say, oh, twisting hurts my back. Then you gotta be careful, but we need that movement. Don't we rotate in everyday life? Shutting the car door, unloading the dishwasher, all of those things that we do, we need that rotational movement, so we wanna train for it. So work to your level, don't work through pain, but let's increase that mobility and strength. Relax. All right, team, so we're doing it all again. I want you to watch me here. We got 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. If you can, here's how we're gonna accelerate that rack squat. We're gonna pulse for 3. We're gonna do a big press up. You can also do that with 1 dumbbell and bring it up. When we get to our row, we're gonna add a little tap back. When we get to our knees, we're gonna add a little bicep curl. Join me here, 50 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pulse, 3, 2, 1. Big push. If that's already feeling too heavy, drop 1 dumbbell, 1 weight, and take it with just 1 or none. Again, you can keep it back to basics with just the squat or just the press. Yes, team. I know this one's gonna really push our muscles and also push our heart rate. You feel that on my voice, right? So really take your time with it. We don't have to rush. We're not accelerating our speed. We are accelerating. Whew. Breathe, 10 seconds. Our time and our intensity, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to breathe. Grab those weights. You can keep your regular bent over row, or you just add a little tap back. Doesn't have to be a lunge. We're just tapping it back, shoulders back, core engaged. Here we go. Right through here. Again, not going faster, And if you feel like you're rounding in your back or you're not able to maintain that good form, keep your regular bent over row or take your knee on a bench or a chair, right? Right through here. Tap it back. Really ground into that front leg. Keep your shoulders and hips square to the ground. Flat back. Bring those elbows in. Strong upper body, right? Upper pull. Those big muscles along your spine. Also a little biceps, shoulders, everything working. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set them down. All right, team. 2 dumbbells if you can, or 1. We're gonna rack it. We're gonna cross those knees. We're gonna add a bicep curl. You can do 1 dumbbell as well, or none. Here we go. Cross, cross, curl. Rack them. Cross, cross, curl. This isn't right. Just do the knee cross, or just do the curl. Cross, cross, and down. Yes! Feel that heart rate, right? Up. Lots of biceps working because we had 2 rounds where we were racked. Now we give them that full range of motion. All the way down, all the way up. Core engage. Twist, twist. Yes. Woo! Ha! So close, team. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. Grab a sip of water, team. Shake that out. That is round 1. All right, little break in between our circuits. We're gonna do a little deadlift into a kettlebell swing. If you've never done a kettlebell swing, do the deadlift with me and then keep the deadlift. If you don't have a kettlebell, 1 heavy dumbbell in the center or 2 heavy dumbbells for a skier swing. Let's take it right here. All right, so watch me here. We're starting with that hinge. Shoulders pulled back. I want you to pack those shoulders, meaning keeping them pulled back. Then as we hinge, driving the hips to the back, stand up straight, soft bend in the knees. Join me here, 30 seconds for our deadlift, then we breathe, then we swing. Here we go. Get a little break in between. Using this as your back to basics round, and then our swing is our accelerate round, right? But quite often I start with a deadlift and that hinge pattern because that is the first step of our swing and teaches us to really use our lower body, not our arms, right? You wanna go a little heavier on this because it's gonna teach your body to use the lower body, not the arms. Last one. All right, team, so set it down. You can keep it just right there, or you can do that swing. If you're swinging with me, we're gonna drive it back, power it up, lock it out, not hyperextending, lock out straight, let it drop, power it up. You don't have to get super high. Let's have good form, wrap that core, shoulders packed, hinge, deadlift or swing. We're gonna prep it. 3, 2, to the back, drive it up, let it drop. Yes, you can. I use my breath to remember to lock out at the top. It's also gonna lift in that core and pelvic floor. Drive up, let it drop. Up, let it drop. Yes, keep it moving. And breathe. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Catch your breath, team. You can hang out here for a second, pedal those feet. And then we're gonna grab 1 heavy to medium kettlebell for this next round. So water if you need it. We're gonna start with a reverse lunge. So I'm gonna talk you through that first. We're actually gonna have our kettlebell or dumbbell on the outside of our leg, right? So if my right leg is forward, my right hand has the kettlebell, I'm gonna reverse it back. If you need to modify, just tap it back. We'll get right side, left side. When we accelerate, we're gonna add a little curtsy crossover, maybe even a knee. Then we've got a tricep overhead and a dead bug on the mat. I'm gonna talk you through it. So grab that weight on one side, zip up that core, shoulders back. We got 40 seconds, reverse lunge or tap back in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive it up. Step it back. Remember, you're stepping back hip distance apart. We call that train tracks. And then you're not letting that weight pull you one way or the other. You're stabilizing with the core. That's why we're offsetting right here. If it feels better to have that weight racked, like we did with our squats, that works too. You're here, team. Drive it up. Chest stays open. You can do a little forward hinge, but what we're not doing is rounding the back, right? We got it here. Drive it up. And up. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Give your hand a little break if you need it. Get ready to switch to that other side. 40 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Right here. I can already tell this one is a little trickier for me. You can also balance on the wall, on a countertop, especially if you're newer to this and you need a little help. Again, that tap back or grab some balance. Drive it up. Drop it low. Weight is on the outside. Chest open. Stepping back, hip distance apart. All the way through. Yes, you can. Boom. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, we got some triceps over our head. If overhead doesn't feel right for you, you can just do a little press. Otherwise, stagger your feet. We're here, 1 dumbbell or 1 kettlebell behind, right through there. So core engaged, wrap everything in, staggered, here we go. Aiming to get the kettlebell or dumbbell down past 90 degrees. It's tempting to just go here. Try to get to here so you really get that stretch. And also trying to keep those elbows from flaring out. Keep them pointed forward. I know it's challenging. True back to basics. Again, you can always take it to just a press if that is a better option for you. Here we go. Breathe. Elbows in, back of the arms. Upper body push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me on the mat. You can take this standing, just raise one arm, one knee, or dead bug, extend the legs here, or your dead bug looks like this. So one arm and one leg. So join me on the mat. I want you to wrap that core, tilt the hips towards the ribs, bring everything in, opposite arm, opposite leg. Here we go. Take it out and breathe it in. Take it out. I like to say close the core. So I want you to think on that exhale, you're wrapping everything in, you're zipping up that pair of pants. Imagine you're buttoning up your rib cage. Everything is pulling up and in. Again, if you need to modify, you can always keep one leg on the ground and slide it out instead, or take this standing. And breathe. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in. Up onto your feet, team. All right, here's what we got. It's gonna be quick. As we take it to our lunge, dumbbell or kettlebell on the outside, lunge it back, tap it in, then add that curtsy. If that's not right for you, you keep the regular lunge. We're gonna go right side, then left side, then we'll take it to tries, adding a little press. In 3, 2, 50 seconds. Here we go. Take it down, drive it up, cross it over. Remember, we're accelerating our time. We're accelerating our intensity. We are not accelerating our speed. But if you want, if you're feeling spicy, drive that knee up. Drive that knee up, lock that core. Keeping the shoulders square. Yes, you can. I know this one's longer, but you can do it. Here. Or just tap it in. We're crossing behind in the curtsy to get that transverse movement, outer thigh and hip. Drive it up. Yes, you can. This one's really gonna drive up that heart rate, but you got it. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Switch that weight. Get ready for that other side. Zip up your core. Accelerate in 3, 2, 1. Lunge it back. Tap it in. Cross over in a curtsy. Tap it in. Hips and shoulders stay square. Breathe, getting low. Drive up through that front heel. Feeling spicy? Add the knee. Here you go. You can always just do a tap back or just your regular lunge. Up to you. Cross behind. Yes. Keep it moving. Maintain that balance with your core, but also through that front leg, right? It's normal to feel like that. We're doing that on purpose to challenge our balance, challenge our core, challenge our body in new and different ways. 3, 2, 1. And breathe. Give your hands a break, team. 50 seconds. 50 seconds. You can keep just the press. You can keep just the tries, or press tricep over your head. Grab that weight. Let's get it done. In 3, in 2, 1. Here we go. Press, tries, down through here. Whether or not you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, keep those hands close. If you're not comfortable going over your head, just keep the press, but pull those elbows in. That's gonna keep the triceps working. Here we go. Press, tries, and down. You can always just do the press. And here, up. Yes, you can, I know. Getting tired, but we're accelerating. But actually it's a little less burn on those tries, but more burn to the entire upper body. Relax. Meet me on the mat. Dead bug. All we're adding, if you want, is a little bit of weight. So we're gonna keep the movement. Watch me here. If you need to, just keep the legs going out just like this. You're going to push in here. You can do a slight pullover or decide where you want that to be, but we're taking the upper body out, but adding a little weight to engage. Here we go. Take it out and in. Now we're here. Again, if you need to just do a little toe tap or leg slide, perfectly fine. If you're feeling good, you can add a little pullover. You don't even have to go all the way. Slight bend in the knees. Even just keeping the weight a little further back as you pull that core in. You're gonna feel the difference, right? So really fight to keep everything pulled in with the weight, with or without the pullover. Up to you. Here, controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up onto your feet, team. Yes. All right, we are accelerating. How about we take it back to another swing? You can do the deadlift, you can do the swing. We're not gonna do both this time, so I want you to pick. Ooh, I feel my legs, right? So take it here. Ha, we're gonna take it to that swing. Wrap that core. Deadlift, just take it to here, or the swing. We got 30 seconds, then we're going into round 3. Shoulders back. Hinge it here. Go this way so you can see me. We're gonna hike it. 3, 2, deadlift or swing for 30. Power up, let it drop. Power up, let it drop. Lock it out, let it drop. Push through your feet, through your entire foot, from toes to your heels. Kettlebell is coming about chest level or below, not much higher. We're not going over the head. Yes, you can. We are close to the end of this workout, so hang with me. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Right through here. Oh man, we're doing it. Quick sip of water. This last round, team, you can pick dumbbells or kettlebells, your pick. We're starting with an alternating side lunge. I'm gonna go dumbbells. You can step out into it, or you can keep it stationary, up to you. Then we're down on our mat for a chest press. We'll add a bridge when we take it up. Then we got a regular plank. You can take it on your knees and elbows if you need to. All right, so join me here. Let's start with our dumbbells. I'm gonna try to go heavy. We got 40 seconds side lunge. Remember, you're stepping out, driving the hips to the back. Straight leg, bent leg. push out of it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take it here and drive it up. Chest open. What does that mean? That means we're not letting ourselves round here. Keep those shoulders pulled back. Shift your weight to the side, so it's not just a step out, right? You're actually shifting, then drive it up. Let your body hinge forward. So it's a squat and a hinge, drive it up. Again, if you need to keep it stationary, just push up out of it. Keep your feet flat. That works too. Challenging the mobility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me on the mat, team, with those heavy weights. Regular chest press. From the mat, if you want to keep it standing, 45-degree press, that is an option. Otherwise, take it down here. Heavy weights if you got them, about 45 degrees in. We're pressing up and in, down and out, core engage. Let's do it. And here, yes you can. Breathe, take it up. So back to basics. If for whatever reason you need to be elevated, take it standing. Or add that bridge. Yes! So close to the end of this workout. I know. Breathe. Up. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Set those weights down, but you can stay here. Let's take it into a plank position. So you're on your elbows. We're just gonna hold our plank. If you need to, you can be on the knees here and just do a little alternating arm and leg, or knees here. Up to you. Lift everything up and in, little tuck of the pelvis, bring it up to hold. Here we go. So what I want you to think about on this plank, if you can, I know sometimes we clasp our hands in the middle, but take those arms out a little bit to open up your chest. If you feel better with them here, that's okay, but sometimes we internally rotate our shoulders. I want you to think of locking out your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings. So really tighten up the legs, but make sure you're still breathing. Little tuck of the pelvis, zip up the core. Can you also think about lifting on the pelvic floor? Trying to give you all these tips to distract you, but also to get you thinking about all the different parts that are working. Squeeze those inner thighs. You feel the difference? We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, team, this is it. All right, so we're back to that side lunge. I'm gonna go a little lighter with my weights. What we're gonna add, if you want, is a bicep curl. It's optional. You can do one weight, you can do no weights, you can do just the curl or just the side lunge. But we got 50 seconds, then we're back down on our mat. We're gonna add a bridge to the press and a rotational plank. Let's get it done. Stationary side lunge or moving with or without the curl in 3, 2, 1. Side lunge, curl to the top. Side lunge and curl. Get low, curl up high. If you need to make them 2 separate motions, that works too. Step in, curl it up. Do your side lunge, step in, curl it up. You're still accelerating. We're still upping our time and intensity. Drive out of that hip. Yes, team. So close. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, down into your mat. Last time, team. Press, we're gonna add a little hip lift, a little bridge. If that's not right for you, keep your press or keep your press standing. We got a little extra time because we had to come down into our back. But let's take it here. It looks like this. Press and bridge and down. Strong up, strong down. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And breathe. Up and in. Again, your elbows are not straight out to the side, but they're not straight in. Split the difference, about 45 degrees. Think about your core as well as you're lifting in that bridge. Power from the ground, all the way up, all the way down. Yes, breathe. You can, I know, It's a long 50 seconds. Let's wait for that plank. I know. Breathe. And here. Drive it up. Slow it down. We got 3, 2, 1, and relax. Set those weights to the side. All right, team, we're coming into that plank. Again, you can be on your knees if you need to. We're gonna rotate, so I'm gonna take my arms here. Rotate to the side, bring it up. Rotate to the side. You can keep just your regular plank, or you can rotate with the knee down. Let's get it done. 50 seconds. Here we go. Rotate back to center. Hold a count or 2 for each. I'm gonna move my weights, right? Take it here. And here. Strong through the upper body. Right? Ha. Take it here. And up. Stay lifted. Again, if you need to be on your knees, that's always an option. Or just that regular alternating arm and leg from your knees. Tighten out those legs and glutes, especially when you're in the center. Stay lifted. This is it, team. Boom. And relax. Stretch it back. Oh, I think we got to get one more swing. What do you think, team? Up onto your feet. Weights, dumbbells, or kettlebell, whatever you got, shake it out. Bring it here. We're gonna be really aware of that core, right? Let's get it done. We're gonna hinge. We're gonna power it up either with the swing or the deadlift. You do you. This is the last swing. Let's wrap that core. Hinge it here. Prep it. 3, 2, power. Drive it up. Here we go. Yes, you can. 30 seconds is all we need. So hang with me. Boom. Drive it up. Ha! All the way through. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Stretch it out right here. Oh man, team. Woo. Ah. Yes. You know what? You know what, guys? I think we got time for a bonus move. Here's what we got. If you're new here, I like to add a bonus move to some of these workouts. It's a full minute. It's a lot of parts, but you can pick whatever parts you want. Here's what we got, team. We're gonna add some things that we did, whew, right through here. We're gonna put some things together from this workout. So we're gonna do that curl. We're gonna do that cross knee right through here. We're gonna squat it down. We're gonna press. All right, we're keeping it there. If you wanna add on, you can take it back and we'll do a row and a row. Then pop it back up. If you wanna just keep the curl, cross knee, press, you can just, and squat and press, you can take it there. It's a lot of parts, but hang with me. It is 60 seconds. I'm gonna talk you through it. You do whatever works for you in 3, 2, 1. We got that curl. Cross knee right, cross knee left. Let's pulse. 3, 2, 1. Press. You can keep doing that or pop it back. Plank, row, row, pop it in, drive it up. Curl, cross, cross. Let's pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Press. If you want, pop it back. Row. We didn't really do the plank into the row. We did a plank and a row. Drive it up. Here we go. Clean. Cross. Cross. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Press. Take it down. If you want, add that row. Here. Drive it up. We got time for one more. Cross. Cross. 3, 2, 1. Press. Finish it out if you're with me. Row and row. Stretch it back. Ah, yes, team. Sit back right where you are. I know that was tough, but you did it. Rotate those shoulders side to side. Yes. Whew. Come up onto all fours. I want you to roll through your back right through here and here. Round it up and down. You can put one arm under. We're gonna keep this cool down pretty short. You can also take all of this standing if you need to. So please make sure you're getting more of a stretch and get that flexibility, mobility on your own throughout your day, throughout your week. I try to give you a little something so your heart rate comes down, your muscles feel a little relaxed. Roll back onto your feet slowly. You can pedal your feet here, grab onto the wall if you need to, and then slowly roll it up. But we keep it pretty short here so I can get you in and out. And because what we know from research is that stretching after a workout is great. It's not gonna necessarily keep us from getting sore or keep us from getting fatigued. It just makes us feel better. But what is helpful is that comprehensive, cumulative flexibility and mobility training that we do throughout our weeks. So make sure you are getting that. Open up your chest through here. Reach back, grab behind if you can. Whew, open that up, let your head drop to one side. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you check out all the links below. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and download the BodyFit by Amy app. We'd love to see you in the BodyFit Athletic Club if you're not here already. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your full body accelerate with weights workout. Great job, everybody.